work supporting vulnerable people across this country every day. We are cracking down on shameful rogue operators exploiting overseas workers in the UK, and we must all do all we can to stop this practice. That is the comment yesterday by the Minister of State for Care, Stephen Kinnock. Good news is on the way. If you know anyone who lives in the UK, kindly tell them that the UK government has made significant changes to its migration policy. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us at the Launch Club, where we bring the latest update about the lived experience of immigrants in the diaspora. And we also talk about how to legally migrate abroad without spending money on lawyers and agents. I am your one and only Frank. On this channel, we bring the latest update. If you've seen any value in this content, you can show appreciation by giving this video a like. Share this video with anyone that you know who wants to come to the UK, who wants to come and work in the UK, because there's good news on the way. According to the Minister of Migration and Citizenship, Shalma Multoma, those who have come to the UK to support our adult care sector should have the opportunity to do so, free from abuse and exploitation. We have already taken actions to ensure that employers are not able to flout the rules with little consequences of exploitation of international workers for the cost. Today, we've got a good news for you. Yesterday, the UK government announced what most experts regard as a significant changes to their migration policy. These changes are due to come into effect from the 9th of April. In today's video, I'm going to explain how this change can affect you and the benefit that you will be able to get from this change that have just been announced today. What are the main changes? The main changes that the government has announced is that anyone who is already in the United Kingdom, either as a student or somebody that came as a that came on the care workers visa or any work permit, currently, a lot of people are finding it difficult to switch employers. A lot of people they feel trapped. They are in a situation where they are not happy, but they cannot leave their employers because they know that if they leave their employer, they will lose their work permit. There's good news on the way. So make sure you show appreciation to this channel by smashing the like button and share this video with anyone. So from the 9th of April, the government has said that employers will have to prioritize those people that are already in the UK. So, assuming I am an employer, I am looking to recruit people. What the government is telling employers that before you go abroad to go and bring somebody to come and work, you have to look at those people who are in the UK who are looking for a job. So you are in the UK, you're looking for visa sponsorship, you're looking for COS. The government is trying to address all that now. What the government is saying is that employers should give you, those of you that are in the UK should be prioritized. That instead of them going abroad to bring people, give the job to the people that are already in the UK, which means that these changes will make it easy for people to be able to switch employer. Good news is on the way. The government is doing this in response to a lot of people who have been scammed their hard-earned money through the COS racket, which the Launch Club have been campaigning about, and we've helped a lot of people to claim their money. So what the government is now saying is that they want to put a stop to that practice, because the government has realized between 2022 to 2024, the government has revoked 470 employers who have been shown to exploit migrants. And also, the government is saying from the 9th of April, if you want to get a visa sponsorship, currently you only need to earn 23,200. But what the government is saying is that from the 9th of April, the employer will be paying you at least £12.82 an hour, and that will be a total of 25,000 a year salary. That is how much you need to earn before any employer will be able to give you visa sponsorship. So they've increased the salary threshold from 23,500 to 25,000. That is not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. So a lot of people will be able to get visa sponsorship, which is good news. And also, the government is saying that those people that come to the UK, they come on English program, that they want to come and learn English. And the English program normally takes between 6 to 9 months. And the government have now realized that a lot of people are abusing that process. They come to the UK not to learn English, but they use that route to come to the UK to settle because they have permit. The government is not trying to stop all that, which means that a lot of people that wanted to come in with the English route is going to be very, very difficult for them. But the biggest news that we have today is that a lot of our people who are being exploited, who are trapped in employment where they are not happy and they cannot leave, because if they leave, they'll leave their visa sponsorship. There's good news for you, because the government is now making it easier by giving employers in the UK incentive. Those who are students, those who came on the care workers visa, those who are struggling and paying thousands to get COS, there's good news on the way for you. So if you know anyone that lives in the UK currently and they are struggling looking for visa sponsorship, tell them good news is on the way. From the 9th of April, they will be able to switch employers easier and they will not have to pay. Currently, there is a drop of 79%. That's the drop of the numbers of people who have applied to come to the UK this year. There is a significant drop because a lot of employers, due to the new change that the government announced, they realized that it is now becoming very, very challenging. But the government is trying to relax that, and because they realize that the UK still needs international workers. Forget it, regardless of what is being said, the UK is still struggling. They still need international workers, especially in the care sector, because in the UK, as we speak right now, there are more people over the age of 65 than people who are 16 years old, which means that they need more people to be able to support pension, more people to be able to support people that work, the people who are the elderly who need support. So that is why the government is trying to relax some of the rules that were introduced recently to make it easy for them to be able to recruit. Let me know what your views are about these changes. Do you think that a lot of people are going to benefit from these changes? Let me know. And the government is also saying now that from what they are saying, that the drop in application, the government needs to make sure that they attract skilled workers. So the major change that you need to be aware of as we speak today is that from April, which is not far again, from April, you will be able to switch employer. Employer will be able to hire you when you live in the UK as a student, or you come on a visa sponsorship and you're struggling with your employer. There's good news for you, because the UK government has made it easier for you to be able to switch employer. Let me know what your views are about what was announced yesterday by the government. Do you think that this change is a long overdue? My personal view is that this changes are long overdue. And also, for those who are already in the UK who are looking for visa sponsorship, you need to make yourself attractive. You need to have a good CV, because that is one of the things that is going to sell you, because the employer is not going to see you. It is the CV that they will sell first. And you should be able to change now with this change that they bring. You only need to earn £12.82 an hour for you to get visa sponsorship. Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know lives in the UK, because the Minister of Migration and the Minister of Care have said that these changes have been introduced to make it easier for employers to recruit staff to come and work in the care sector. Make sure you give this video a like to show appreciation so that more people can see it. And there's good news on the way. Let me know what your views are about this announcement. Do you think it's a welcome development?